Get paid up to $100 per article. As a writer, we struggle to get high-paying writing jobs. Most of us don't get the opportunity to get our desired earnings. In this pandemic, everyone is struggling to earn a living. Often seems like the only option you have is to write a 1,500 words article for just $5. This may seem like you're doing good until you check your account balance after a month. Then you realize that your work is not adding up into the real amount. While finding high-quality paying work is difficult, it isn't impossible. There are tens of thousands of sites that pay up to $100 per article. These sites are good enough for boosting your earnings and writing career, but remember, consistency is important. They will pay for the approved piece, so get your writing skills to match their standards. Number 1, Early American Life. They welcome new writers and photographers for Early American Life as they want to keep a fresh voice and a fresh eye. They believe there are gifted writers, photographers, and rarely, someone who is truly skilled at both. If you can write an amazing story but you are not a good photographer, then don't worry, because they will find one that is a good match with you. They cover a diversity of topics related to America. Their main focus is early American style, decorating and architecture, antiques, studio crafts, and travel. You can write short stories and features, which have a word count of about 2,500 words. At first, the editors estimate a $500 payment for your first feature as a new writer. They give you the opportunity to get higher earnings as your skill develop. They will pay you for your accepted work. Rova. Rova is a magazine that accepts articles about road tripping, RV living and traveling, van life, and general U.S. travel. To become a writer on Rova, you must have a traveling experience. They offer you to share your stories of life on the road in this magnificent country. They will pay you a flat of $200 per accepted article. This is a good place to start writing for a magazine who doesn't have a ton of experience and wants to gain credibility. VQR. VQR is a journal of literature and discussion with the main focus of publishing the best content they can find, including award-winning authors to emerging writers. For poetry, they pay $200 per poem up to 4 poems. If they accepted a group of 5 or more poems, you will earn $1,000. For short fiction, they generally pay $1,000 and above. For other prose, such as essays and literary criticism, they generally pay $1,000 and above, approximately 25 cents per word, depending on length. Online content is generally paid at $100–200, depending upon genre and length. AMC Outdoor Magazine. As you can tell by the title that it's a magazine. AMC Outdoor Magazine covers topics related to outdoor recreation, education, and conservation topics throughout the Northern Appalachian region, which covers states from Maine to Virginia. For features that usually range from 2,000 to 2,500 words, they pay $750. You can also pitch a short story for one of its departments. They will pay you $150 to $350 based on the word count and complexity of the work. Outpost. Outpost is a Canadian publication that focuses on spectacular and compelling travel stories around the world. They have been spreading amazing stories for more than 2 decades with a strong digital presence. They need stories that can inspire people to go into the wider world and connect more people and cultures. The submission lengths vary from 800 to 5,000 words, and they state that payments are negotiable on an individual basis. From the editorial board, they look for content that can be used for feature stories, wild adventure pieces, and occasional international recipes. They have a strong mandate to cover the wildest adventure travel on the planet. They look for content that can be used for feature stories, wild adventure pieces, and occasional international recipes. They have a strong mandate to cover the wildest adventure travel on the planet. They are talking expeditions, adventure races, thrill-seeking, and extreme experiences. If you have a story like this, then they want to hear about it. In my opinion, for this publication you should have outdoor experiences. Just have a good writing style will not work for you. That's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.